Welcome back, everyone. We have an updated list for Crocodile now. We got some new tools to use with Crocodile. One of the biggest reasons to play now Crocodile is because you get to access to Bullet now as an answer to the A drop. Before we really struggle against the A drop mostly, and this offers a clean answer to it, as you can tap the blockers and be able to attack it at the same time and most likely kill it because you're gonna be able to swing for about 15, and it's still like there is a number that you can hit where you can always kill it if you have bullet out. And it also offers a good win condition with the leader, since the ability to gain double strike allows you to close the game super quickly, since that's one of the things that the leader was missing, a way to close the game since you are so defensive. At least in this first list that I'm showing, I'm playing the other new card that I'm playing is the Ura, since it offers more defense to the deck for less commitment. Now I don't have to defend as much because I get to tap two things at the same time, so it offers more defense, as this deck could be weak to a bunch of 5K attacks. You don't have enough cards to defend that, so it's nice to have a card that allows you to mitigate some of that damage. Another of the main things here, we cut a little bit on the Crocodile to make space for him. But yeah, he sounds like a really great addition to the deck, at least to this first list that I'm trying to show here. As you're super defensive with a lot of blockers, and your win condition is still Crocodile and Bullet now. So you have two ways to close the game now. This list, it's probably one of the better performing ones for me. It does still struggle against Law. Law is one of the decks that I'm struggling the most against lately. At least this one doesn't have much removal, so they get to do their game plan super easily. And if you're struggling to play like against Law, I would suggest some of the other lists, because they deal better with that leader. So let's go into the next one. Okay, so into our next list, we have the same kind of list. We're adding the same kind of cards here. We're just updating the king list, the hand control king list. We took out one of the kings for a bullet. Basically what we did, we took out some cards to add the boa hancocks. Since again, this card also helps against Law. That's one of the main reasons that you want to play here. It doesn't really change much here, so I'm not gonna go over too many cards here. We're still doing the same game plan. We're still trying to control the board, control the hand a bit better, and just adding an answer to the A drop. You can bump it up a little bit, maybe try to get more less kings, but I like king on this type of list where you're trying to just like consistently destroy something and just trying to get into the board and also get 2 for 1 for everything. So I do still like the king, but Douglas just add more numbers. It could be good too. If you want to make some changes here, you can add more Douglas to the deck, or even more Uras if you want to cut the boa hancock completely, as I did on the last list. I like the defensive capabilities of this list because I don't have as many blockers as in the other one. Well, actually, I have about the same. But that's because I added the boa hancock. Since it also draws cards, it's pretty decent what it does. So this is the second way to update. I'm updating on the Crocodile list that I already done videos about. But let's move into actually a completely new list that you can actually play with Crocodile now. Okay, and into the last list that I have, we do get to explore more cards with him. Mainly the Lion's Thread and the Tesoro. So now, because this deck is like has no removal at all, you're trying to outgrind your opponent by battle. Since your cards are not gonna be able to die by battle, on this list I have more combo power than in the other list. Why do I have more combo power? Because I added more 2Ks. As you can see, I have 12 2Ks, and I have and I get to draw 2 cards per Tesoro every turn, basically. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to base my deck around him And since I'm gonna be comboing so much, I'm gonna draw in so many cards. Love Beam is not as important. Or I mean, it could be any two counter for that matter at that point, because you're not gonna get this effect as consistently as with other leaders. I mean, as with the other two lists, because you're gonna have more cards in hand. So you're gonna have to first go down with the with those cards before you can use the Love Beam. That's why I opted to up the number on Last Breath here instead of the Love Beam. And I still want to play the Lion's Heart because I don't have any type of removal in the deck. And what I want to do with this list is just play your Kaido, your dragon, play your to your board, defend a lot, and draw a lot of cards. And once I have a board established, I can just use my Lion's Heart to kill a queen, to kill something pesky that is 5 or less, that is putting you a lot of pressure, or you can just tempo them out like at that point. Once you have your board established and you can use the Lion's Heart to remove something and start attacking their leader, that's how you win with this deck, through attrition. You're gonna draw too many cards, they're not gonna be able to keep up with you. The only way to keep up with you is by actually removing your cards, so that's where you're a little bit weaker. If they actually have removal, it's gonna be a hard time. But if they're playing against blue or like green, you're gonna have some better tools to just outgrind them, because you have the 9-drop. It does a good time into outgrinding the opponent, since you're gonna be able to attack with 9 and you're gonna be able to protect all your cards, and also you're gonna be able to use your Tesoro every turn. Since you get one mana for the leader and 1 extra for him, 3 every turn. It's fine. You can keep using this every turn, and you're never gonna go like down on energy. You have 1 extra for maybe a queen, or you have 1 extra for a Last Breath, so you never go down on energy. And that's the idea of this list. At least I'm playing Buena Fiesta here because you do get some targets in case you need to play him in a pinch. You do get to look for some targets. Even the Lion's Heart, I believe you can search it. Correct. It's a film card that you can add. So you can also add your Lion's Heart if you are looking for answers. If you're looking, oh, I need this Lion's Heart to KO the queen or KO their blocker and just go for game. That's another way to use the leader that way. I like this list. It's a lot of draw cards. It doesn't have removal at all. That's a little bit scary when you're playing a deck like Crocodile. But drawing so many cards, it just mitigates that not removal factor, since you're gonna outgrind the opponent eventually. This one does take a little bit longer to finish the games, because you just are attacking the opponent over and over and over and defending their turns. So you're gonna go into more turns with this list. But it's a good option if you actually want to try the new stuff, if you want to try the new Tesoro, and if you enjoy this kind of list. I actually enjoy a lot playing Tesoro. It is one of my favorite cards out of the new set that the new starter deck that just came out. Drawing 2 cards per turn, it's in this game where you don't have any card draw, it's insane. I mean, you have card draw, but you don't have as much card draw. And in this leader where you can just combo whatever 2/2Ks that you have from your hand, and then use the Blast Breath to draw another card, you just keep cycling through your deck. You're gonna see your whole deck, and you actually run the risk of decking out because you draw too many cards. So you do have to be a little bit mindful of that. However, it's an extremely powerful deck. At some point, you're gonna have 2 dragons, 1 Tesoro, and just keep attacking for big numbers and untap 1, 2, 3 energy every turn to be able to defend your opponent's turn. That's the advantage of playing this deck. Your main card here would be these 2. These are your win conditions, and this is how you win the game. The other ones are just combo power or ways to prevent you from dying until you get to this combo here. And that's the list for today. I hope you liked one of them. I hope you can utilize the new cards that way. It doesn't get anything too flashy out of this new starter decks, but at least you get Anura, and you get the Bullet, and you get the Tesoro for to try to test those cards into this list. And that being it, thank you for watching.